Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Thursday, 13th May, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, we have an update on matches played in the Senior Basketball League, and in our feature for this evening, Nivision International cricketers feature in T10 Awards ceremony. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
War between cats and dogs. What is this place?
Well, I'm back and we start with basketball. Two more games were played in the SKNA BA Senior Basketball League on Tuesday, 11th May. In Game 1, E&K Minimart Sandy Point Falcons defeated Newton Ground Blazers 98-74. For Falcons, Chavez Belboda, 43 points, 7 rebounds, Leston Wilshire, 16 points, 10 rebounds, Graham Brown, 13 points, 22 rebounds. For Blazers, Jaron Elliott, 18 points, 7 rebounds, James Eddy, 17 points, 25 rebounds, Kyton Blake, 16 points, 3 steals. In Game 2, Atiba Harris St. Peter's Runners defeated Fire and Rescue Firestorm 79-58. For Runners, Azani Purcell, 23 points, 7 rebounds, Leroy Wilkinson, 16 points, 3 rebounds, Ranik Nichols, 14 points, 3 rebounds. For Firestorm, Simba Hanley, 41 points, 13 rebounds, and Leroy Martin, 6 points, 4 steals. The league continues this evening, Thursday 13th May, with 2 games. At 6:30, that should have seen the start of the match between Blueprint Construction St. Paul Stuffnuts taking on Upfront Ballers. And at 8:30, Rams Hitters will engage M&D Construction Inner City Conquerors. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Salt is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
Consuming excess salt can lead to heart attack, high blood pressure, and even stroke, and other health-related conditions such as kidney disease.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food, not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with low sodium content.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. Eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt?
Did you know that there are certain seasonings that contain more salt than you actually need? There are more natural, healthier ways to reduce the salt intake in your dishes by using natural things like onions, garlic, seasoned peppers, and even thyme and merengue powder.
Consuming foods like bananas, potatoes, and dried peas and beans such as lentils and kidney beans contains potassium, which helps to reduce salt in the body.
You can lower your salt intake by reducing salty foods, removing table salt, and using salt alternatives when cooking.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup.
Get salt smart.
I am salt smart.
Let's get salt smart.
We are salt smart.
Well, I'm back, and tonight, cricket is in the spotlight. We have some excerpts from the T10 Cricket Tournament Awards ceremony. Tonight, we present part 1.
The national anthem of St. Kitts and Nevis that will be performed by Mr. Jelani Manners. Can we all please stand? All right. Thanks to Mr. Jelani Manners for that wonderful rendition of the national anthem. And can we please remain standing? Can we please remain standing as we will have the invocation by Mr. Dio Hendrickson.
Let us stand for prayer, heads bowed. Gracious Heavenly Father, we give you thanks once more that we were able to come here and witness good cricket. We give you thanks for the blessings bestowed upon the Cricket Association that they were able to have fair weather throughout this tournament. We give you thanks for the sponsors, umpires, players and teams. And we ask you to bless this service this afternoon in the finals here, and we ask you, dear Lord, to guide each and every one that they may be able to bless the Cricket Association more with more cricket, and your praises may be sung always. Amen.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Dio Hendrickson, for that invocation. The Honorable Alexis Jeffers, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, Miss Keisha Jones, the manager of the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, Nevis branch, Anthony Morton, marketing manager of the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, the magistrate, Miss Yasmin Clark, Lorna Hunkins, director, Mr. Sidney Newton, manager of the credit union, and the leader of the opposition, Janice Daniel Hodge, and the management and members and the teams, a pleasant good evening to one and all. Welcome to this short but significant closing ceremony. Deep down in my heart, I wish this was the opening ceremony, because what a game of cricket that we had today. I think we should have a do-over. Do you agree with me? Should we have a do-over? Yes, we had some wonderful cricket played on these grounds of Eugene and also in the E.T. Willett Park. But the climax happened here today at the Eugene Playfield. We had two wonderful finals. I just want us to put your hands together for the 4 teams that played in the finals for today. What a wonderful game of cricket. Now, I want to say some more, but I have been speaking all day. So I will now turn over the microphone to Mr. Carlisle Powell, President of the Nevis Cricket Association. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Carlisle Powell as he comes to the podium.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and I'll be brief. First of all, let me thank all of the teams who participated in this National Bank 10-10 competition and extend our thanks and best wishes not only to the runners-up today, but to the champion teams, Brown Hill and Highlights. Congratulations to both of you. When we approached National Bank and asked them to sponsor this competition, we knew that it was past their budget period, but we were hoping that they would be able to carve out some sponsorship for us, and they did. They sponsored all of the incentives for the players and for the teams. I am now putting Mr. Morton and Ms. Jones on notice that we will be sending in our request for sponsorship for the next 10-10 competition, and this time we hope that we're in time for your full budget and that we'll be able to get significantly more sums, because the cricket that we saw was worthy of the name and the sponsorship of National Bank. We want to thank you very much. Let me say that we have applied for permission from the COVID task force to move straight into our 35 over competition for Division 2 and our 40 over competition for Division 1. It is all well and good to play the shorter form of cricket, but you really learn the game when you play the longer form of cricket. And so we intend to go longer so that our young people could be able to develop their craft. Having said that, we are now approaching the rainy season, and Ministers Eric Evelyn and Alexis Jeffers are here. I hope that you were satisfied with the quality of cricket that you saw today. And so I hope that when you sit down in cabinet and you see a submission requesting covers for the Nevis Cricket Association, that you would support it and say yes. And that we have already made the request to the Department of Sports. And so we expect that we will have the covers here in time for when the CPL teams come and they want to come to Nevis practice, that we will not get washed out because we don't have adequate covers. While I'm on that, we also made a request, Minister Evelyn, for offices for the Nevis Cricket Association. We did make the request as well of Premier Brantley, and he said that he will support the initiative. We are still working from our individual homes, and so we wish that we can get back the space we had at the E.T. Willett Park. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, since we resumed played cricket in Nevis in October of last year, we have played some 81 matches from October until now. So the Cricket Association is again on the move, and we are happy that you have supported us in this move to keep cricket alive in Nevis. After all, when we look around the grounds today, we were graced with the presence of Elcomido Willett, the first Leeward Island player to play for the West Indies, Derek Parry, who came second, Stuart Williams came after Keith Atherton, Carl Tuckett was next, Ronaldo Morton is no longer with us, and Kyron Torrell is our most recent West Indian player. We deserve to keep putting players on the West Indies side, but we can only do it if we have the funds to sponsor the cricket. And so again, as I leave you, I say thank you very much to the management team of the Nevis Cricket Association, to all the umpires who worked with us, the grounds people, and again, to National Bank. Thank you very much.
Yes, put your hands together for Mr. Carlisle Powell, President of the Nevis Cricket Association. And I would like to echo thanks to our sponsor, St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, and of course they are celebrating 50 years this year. 50 years this year. So we want to say congratulations to National Bank for reaching that feat. We'll now have some brief remarks by the Minister of Sport in the Nevis Island Administration, Mr. Eric Evelyn. Put your hands together and welcome to the podium, Mr. Eric Evelyn. the Minister of Sports in the Nevis Island Administration.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Let me greet everyone. Let me say a special good evening to my cabinet colleague and the Deputy Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, the representatives of National Bank, Ms. Jones and Mr. Morton, President of the Cricket Association, Mr. Powell, and the other members of the association. And let me greet all of the players, all of the teams, all of the spectators. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be here this evening to associate with this closing ceremony for this very exciting 10-10 tournament. Let me first of all congratulate the Cricket Association for organizing this tournament, and let me also congratulate all of the teams, because I believe the teams have done a marvelous job. They have given you some excellent cricket to watch over the past months, and I don't think that persons who would have come to the VOJN grounds would have been disappointed at any time with the quality of cricket that we would have seen from all of the teams. So let us all give the teams a round of applause, please. I also want to say how pleased I am with the sponsorship of the National Bank, because of course National Bank has been a good corporate citizen over the years, and they continue to put their money where the mouth is. Of course, we know that National Bank has been with cricket over the years, and they have come forward in a very tangible way to sponsor this 10-10 tournament. When I walked in here this afternoon and I see all of the National Bank signs up, I know that would have been the hard work of the team from National Bank. And of course, the marketing manager is someone who push and push and push. And of course, we have Keisha here on Nevis, who continues to do a marvelous job at the helm of National Bank here on Nevis. So I want to say kudos to National Bank for partnering with the association and for making this happen. I want to say that I think the VOJN grounds was the perfect venue for the finals today. The perfect venue. And it shows that we continue as an administration to ensure that the grounds on the island of Nevis are developed. And I want to say kudos to the Deputy Premier, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, and the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, who would have done the initial work to ensure that the grounds here are in an exceptional state to be able to host the cricket today. And we continue to work on the grounds around the island. And of course, it is good that we are able to have this kind of tournament at this event, this venue. It's a family-oriented venue, and the atmosphere has been excellent. I want to say kudos as well to Micey and his team here for doing a marvelous job. Marvelous, marvelous job, Micey and his team. I want to take this opportunity once again to congratulate all of the participating teams, but particularly Brown Hill. Congratulations. Brown Hill is back, and back with a bang. Take a bow, Brown Hill. And of course, I want to say congratulations to the home team, Highlights International, for winning this afternoon as well. And I want to say congrats to all of the finalists, and once again, very well done. Marvelous job. Congrats to all of you. Let us continue to keep cricket alive. Thank you, and God bless.
Evelyn, Minister of Sports in the Nevis Island Administration. Put your hands together for Minister Eric Evelyn, the Honorable Evelyn. We'll now move right along. We'll have some brief remarks by our sponsors, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, by Mr. Anthony Morton, Marketing Manager of the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. Put your hands together. Welcome on stage, Mr. Anthony Morton, Marketing Manager of the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. You're doing a fantastic job. Good evening, everyone. Allow me to adopt the protocol already established. However, I would like to recognize a few distinguished persons in the audience. The Honorable Alexis Jeffers, Honorable Eric Evelyn, Honorable Yasmin Clark, Director Lorna Hunkins, who was key and pivotal in making this sponsorship, this title sponsorship of the championship 10-10 competition happen. To our CEO, Donald Thompson, who left a little earlier due to other prior engagements, and his wife. To Mr. Sidney Newton, manager of Nevis Credit Union. Ms. Keisha Jones, our new and exciting manager at the branch in Nevis. And the leader of the NRP, Mrs. Janice Daniel Hodge. It is with distinct pleasure that I stand here today representing National Bank, the official bank and title sponsor of this fantastic and very entertaining 10-10 competition. Congratulations to Division 2 champions Brownhill Cricket Club. Congratulations to the Division 2 Brownhill Cricket Club. I think you all hear me, you know. Congratulations, Brownhill. And to the first runner-up, Youth of Nevis. Tough knock to you, better luck next time. To the first division champions. And they look like a county team or a CPL team. The Highlights International Cricket Club. Congratulations to you. And the first runner-up, the Government Road All-Stars. You have a lot of fans here. Another tough knock to you and better luck next time. To all the other teams, you have all contributed to make the inaugural 10-10 competition a fantastic one. Today, National Bank once again demonstrates its commitment to the development of our youth and championing sports in Nevis. In doing so, we lead from the front by example. National Bank believes in the sponsorship such as this because we feel the positive impact that cricket has on our youth and the veteran athletes cannot be overstated. It encompasses attributes such as camaraderie, good sportsmanship, and discipline that will ultimately help them to develop good character traits and steer them to become meaningful and impactful contributors in the wider society. At National, our focus is not only on our shareholders and our customers, but also to the wider communities that we serve, with a special interest in our youth. That is why we say when you bank at National, you invest in your future. And speaking of banking, and as National Bank is committed to cricket in the Federation, we ask that you commit to us. So if you are thinking about building, renovating, or purchasing a home, go see Miss Keisha Jones. If you need to open a personal or business account, or modernize your banking experience with electronic banking, go see Keisha Jones. And just in case you don't know who Miss Keisha Jones is, she is our branch manager here in Nevis as of January 1st, 2021. And she has been bringing a lot of impactful and positive experiences to our customers. But guess what? I'm not going to just speak about her anymore. Mrs. Jones, could you come forward for a minute, please? So that the Nevis community can see the excitement that we have brought to the branch here in Charlestown.
Good evening to the Nevision public and to you, Sylvester, as well. Thank you for your support as always. The support today was tremendous, and I want to take this opportunity to applaud the Nevis Cricket Association for their hard work and dedication. Cricket is indeed alive and well. I would like to also take the opportunity to congratulate all of the teams. You are all winners and you did a fantastic job. We will surely miss the games over the past weeks that we came out on every Sunday to witness, and this weekend was no exception. I want to congratulate the First Division champions Brownhill and also Highlights. And I must say I had a little bias towards Highlights because my nephew Amari Jones is a part of the team, and they featured one of the youngest cricketers, the 6-year-old who everybody forgot to mention today. But I would like to take this opportunity to big him up. You're doing an excellent job. The coach continue to mold him. And I also want to tell you that National is always here for you for all your banking needs. Thank you, Sylvester. Thank you for supporting. And for all your banking needs, visit National First. At National, we are always here for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. Thank you very much. The bank applauds the Nevis Cricket Association and its leadership, led by President Carlisle Powell and his executive team, for this wonderful job of organizing this competition. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nevis Cricket Association. In closing, St. Kitts Nevis National Bank Limited is committed to maintaining its leadership role in the Federation by providing solutions to make your banking experience convenient, fast, and secure. We will continue our thrust and focus on the development of our youth, supporting community initiatives, and add value to our customers, but lastly, to build wealth for our shareholders. I am confident that we all can agree National Bank is here. Thank you and have a blessed night.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.